Hello everyone, hey, hope you're having a great day. Hey, look what I have today. Woohoo, the crystal ball. Man, that thing is moving. Look how fast. There's a lot of action on that crystal ball today. Why? Because of what's going on in our economy, folks. Hey, there's no such thing as a crystal ball. Nobody would have guessed this was going to happen. Everybody, we've got the strongest economy going in February. It's in 60 years, folks. We had things going that our country was unbelievable. Unemployment, everything. And now what do we have? We're in a pandemic situation. I pray that your family stays healthy and safe. We have opportunity. Let's look at the positive sides, folks. You're at home. Let's look at the other positive sides. You're at home with your children if you have children, and you're staying healthy. You know, I go to my backyard and on a daily basis now, and I'm seeing, that bird of paradise is blooming. I'm seeing my orchids blooming. Jesus, we've never seen that because we've been burning the midnight oil and only seen that during the weekends. You know what I mean? And if any of at that, because of the work that we're doing. We're blessed to have what we have right now, folks. Let's be safe and let's be healthy. And look, let's take a look at the market and what's going on with the market. It's time to jump off the fence. And I'm here to help you guys, educate you and provide knowledge today is what we're going to do. And I've got one important thing, two important things, three important things. I got 4 or 5 things that I'm going to let you know today. And what we've got going, the one and most important thing that we saw was Feds. They're all helping us, folks. They're all putting this money in our bonds and our lending market. Yeah, we've seen rates fluctuate and all that. But hey, we're spoiled. I remember my first rate, 16% unadjustable. Some of you already know that. They could go to 21% the next month. I was tickled pink when I refinanced at 13.5, and I was tickled pink again at 9.5 when I got refinanced my loan. Come on, guys, we're spoiled here. For rates, we're seeing rates going 4 or 5% again. It's all relative. What goes up comes down. What comes down goes up. What comes down, what goes up comes down. Hey, it's all relative, folks, because guess what's happening right now? In this pandemic situation, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that need money. There's a lot of people that are hurting. There's a lot of people that want to buy, and we're getting a lot of buyers, regardless. Why? Because the Feds just opened up and stated that you can take out your 401k, listen to that, 401k with no penalty. Zilch, zero, nada. No penalty, folks. What are you waiting for? That's money in the bank because you have no penalty. That's moving one entity over here, your retirement entity, and putting your retirement entity into your house. And those of you that have owned properties, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those of you that have gone through the situations we've had in the 2000, 2007, 2010, all of you now have huge equity in your properties. And guess what's going to happen when this economy, when we come through this pandemic situation, 6 months, 4 months, 9 months from now, we're going to come back even stronger as a country, folks. Guess what's going to happen with prices and values? They're going to come up and they're going to start to increase. Right now, what happened? Last month, we had appreciation of 3.7%. I told you last year we were going to come down from that 7-8%. I told you last year some of those that are 15 to 20% appreciation areas that you live in are going to come back to what the Feds say normalcy. And we're seeing that now. 3.7% appreciation. It's still a positive number, folks. Heck, I got to reiterate the fact that we refinanced a gal 2 years ago. She purchased this home. She got $150,000 equity in her property. There's no way she would have that much equity just in 2 years to try and save that much? No way. She could sell that property. She said, I could sell this property. I said, but what am I going to find? I can go live in an apartment for $500 a month? What for? When she's got her place, her things that she can do on her own, her yard for her dogs, and all the wonderful things that you get with becoming a homeowner, folks. What's the second thing I'm bringing up to you? FICO scores. Right now, those of you that did not do what we asked you to do or were told by somebody else to increase your FICO scores and get off the fence and go to work on your FICO and are lazy, right now, the Feds and right now, Govy loans, minimum FICO score for our company is 640 on Govy loans. Minimum FICO scores for other companies, and you can go call and make the calls and ask like I did, 660, 680, and 700 respectively. Wow. So now you got to really work on getting your credit to improve. Call us. We'll help you. We'll steer you in the right direction. We can refer you to other places that we know that are solid. But you got to do something about it now, folks. You got to jump off the fence. Heck, what are you waiting for? What is your crystal ball telling you? Where are you getting your information from? Exactly, right? Time to jump off the fence. FICO scores, minimum 640 for Govy loans. Hey, Calhfa, the first-time homebuyer program. Guess what? No more. For now, right now, that is stopped. They are no longer doing Calhfa first-time homebuyer programs. Those of you that have the programs and are getting ready to close your loans, consider yourself blessed and lucky. We don't know when that program's coming back. We don't know what's going on with the program and the funds availability. We just know that those that are in escrow are going to be able to close their loans. So here and again, we're seeing the differences on what's going on. Those of you that should have jumped off the fence, those of you who should have bought, just said that you were going to hold off and no, we're not going to do this. Now the door's wide open because you can pull your 401k out, no penalty, and get a regular home loan because that's money in the bank, folks. Again, you're switching from one entity right here, your 401k, and you're putting it right over here to a housing where you're having instant equity. The sign's on the wall. Even at 3% appreciation, that's still a positive number. What are you waiting for? The last thing I have, I'm getting a lot of calls, folks. Forbearance. I'm getting a lot of calls of people that are laid off, are not working, will be back to work, but they just can't afford to make the payment right now. You know, FHA, for as long as I remember, has allowed forbearance in a heavy situation. Right now, your forbearance is allowed because of the situation of what we're going through, this pandemic situation. So what you need to do is you need to call your lender and say, I need to do a forbearance agreement. Can you add my payments to the end of my loan? In other words, you know, if you got a loan for 360 months, 30 years, right? And you just bought your house and all of a sudden you close your deal, you're going to probably have to, because call your lender. The feds have announced, you know, in the next 90 days, you know, they're telling lenders, especially in California, Gavin Newsom did that you're not, you know, not to foreclose on people and to allow a grace period. Well, if you allow a grace period on 3 months and no payments, month 4, you got to make all those payments up. So your best bet is to do a forbearance agreement where they add it to the end of your loan. And by adding it to the end of the loan, that means like the 360 months, okay, now it's 363 months to pay off, right? Or whatever months you have left, they're just going to add 3 extra months if you need 3 months. But call your lender and request a forbearance agreement and be specific on how it works. Because you don't want in 4 months a balloon payment that you got to come out with 4 months of housing payments, right? Nobody wants that. Ask if you can be added to the end of the time frame. Very, very important. Also, you know, we've got lenders. Right now, we've got lenders that could be going out of business, folks, just because of the margin calls and because of the fact that they hedged their money and they didn't have enough money. They were gambling, a lot of them. And sometimes it's not really gambling, but in a sense, I call it that. But yeah, you know, they're locking loans for you to close and they're betting that you're going to close them. And so they got this money set aside, and that money set aside, you know, could be used elsewhere. So bottom line is there's a lot of lenders that have stopped doing loans right now. Not only that, but instead of stop doing loans, they've increased their interest rates higher. Some banks are in the 5% right now. I mean, you know, go to bankrate.com. You know, I went to bankrate.com today and I saw rates. The average rate is hovering around 4%. You know, you got investment property, you're in the high 5s. I can tell you that right now. So the bottom line is, but it's all relative. Remember, if you get a loan, right now is the best time. Listen to my words. Right now is the best time to refinance and do your debt consolidation. Because we have people doing the same thing and they are saving $200, $300, $400. A couple of people are saving $1,000 a month, regardless of the interest rate. Heck, they're getting a 5.25% interest rate, but they're saving $1,000 a month. You betcha they're going to do that deal. It makes sense right now. pull the cash out, pay off all your debt, put money in the bank, pull your cash out, call it a day, use your equity and put it to work for you. Because that's what the smart people are doing right now to make sure that they're ready in case this thing gets prolonged. You know, we have to think about the future. And we got to think about, you know, what are we going to be doing? Okay, so let's take a worst case scenario. What if prices drop? We've mentioned that before. They're talking about maybe we could see a 20% drop in appreciation. Just remember that place that you're buying is going to drop 20% as well. So just keep that in mind. It's all relative, folks. It is all relative. Hey, just remember, we're here to help you. We've given you some great information tonight. Share this video with somebody that you know and we can help too. Hey, and remember, get the book. Hey, The Ultimate Guide to Finding the Perfect Home Loan from yours truly, Ed Fontes. Go to Amazon.com. Go ahead and order the book. Hey, we're not out to make a profit or killing. 99 cents on Kindle, folks. How can you go wrong with that for education? This will tell you if you're right to purchase a home, especially your first-time home buyer. There are a lot of things to know. This will tell you what you need to know. This will tell you stories. This will tell you people, actual lives that has occurred and the knowledge it provides. Heck, I've had past clients tell me, hey, Ed, God, I got the book. I forgot what I need to do and get ready, man. Just this saved me to get ready for all my stuff when I'm selling my home. I'm going to move up or I'm going to move down. 2 people, one moving up and one moving down. It's even if you don't utilize my services, get the book, folks. It's going to help gain knowledge. Heck, I have real estate agents purchasing this book for their clients. Help educate. Even if you don't utilize my services, this is what we're here for. We're going to help educate you for this in this industry, how to get ready, how to be aware of what to look for, what to look for, and what not to look for, you know, in getting a home loan as well and being pre-approved. Hey, give us a call. We're here for you. Hey, you know, I've got clients. I got people applying online. Get applying online, www.edfontes.com. Get in line. Our team's gonna contact you, let you know what you need to bring in or what you can send us. And the bottom line is we're gonna help you purchase a home, or we're gonna help you refinance, get your cash out, get your debt consolidation, put you at ease. Give us a call, 916-712-8509, or go online, www.edfontes.com. Be blessed. Have a great day. Stay healthy, folks.